All right, we're here on Sanctum of the Wrath, playing Henry VIII or Vecna 2 or the First or whatever you want to call him. We have to wait. Well, we got into World Breaker mode really quick. No, you're not going to do that right in front of me. What are you doing? All right. Well, that's a much better start than I thought we were going to get off to. Basement, unfortunately, is not here. Where is the hill? Why do I always walk the furthest side away? All right, let's go. All right, the main gen has got the most work on it. See if we can get up there. All right, we haven't had... See if we can figure out where this person went. Lost their scratch marks. Well, we started this well. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. And I also don't know why we can't. All right, we're gonna go back and hook our boy over here. No. Okay. All right, that's a throw. Maybe we just needed easier opponents. We're gonna go back to hook. Okay. All right, they don't appear to have gen work really anywhere. Ow. Oh, we almost got him with that.
I will show you no mercy.
I will say we don't get very much Oh, I didn't want to vault that. All right, you got me. I vaulted. Get away from me. That's Dustin. I don't think is looking where he's going. All right. He's gonna be dead. All right. See if we can figure out where they went. I will say, traversing like that is not as easy as it would look. You still run into obstacles. All right, we injured him there. All right.
You will not escape.
So we are getting a good bit of value. That add-on is actually damaging the gens. Let's break this. Our totem has stayed up, which has been nice. We're keeping track of our gens. They got those two done early. Doesn't seem to be a limit. Yeah, I think we can just stay like this. Indefinitely. Dustin's dead. We're gonna try to kill him. Yeah, we'd see you. You're not a bush.
Soon.
Oh, that was a good dodge by him. All right, we got him down though. Yeah, this is pretty effective. All right, we can see the two gens are working on. This one's still regressing. Looks like they're on the gen in the corner. So one thing about this mode, you can see scratch marks. Yeah, there goes the Leon. And if you want me to go after you, I will. You weren't my intent, but you were not my intended target. All right, we're going to kill you. Kick this and we have a rough idea where we need to go. That's the first gen they've done in forever. All right. We heard an explosion from over here somewheres.
You are stronger than I expected.
There he goes. All right. Don't mean to slug, but again, this is the way, unfortunately, the Adepts work. This has been... that should have landed. Alright, that will. Alright. This has been not the easiest match for us. And it took us a little while, but... All right, my friend. We're gonna more you.
Your suffering is almost
That's gonna leave a mark. All right. We got the Adept, and it wasn't easy because we are not always very good at the video game, but we did much better that time around than in our first attempt at the Adept. It took us a little while. I tell you what, we had a feeling the Dustin was new, and man, the Dustin had to be brand new, I think. He felt new. He certainly didn't have a lot of blood points put into him. The Dwight was probably new too. I think MMR did us a favor and gave us survivors who were not going to be necessarily as tough as the ones we faced in our first match. We were able to use our attack, our ranged attack, our vine attack, to be able to get World Breaker mode up a little bit more than we did in our first playing as Vecna. This is only the second match we played as him, and how does he feel? He feels fun to play, and I think it's just going to take some practice on our part. We're going to need a little bit more skill and ability to do some of the things that we saw other Vecnas who've been playing him longer do against us when we played him earlier today. But overall, they kind of threw in a couple places. That probably helped. Again, I have a feeling MMR worked in my favor in this instance. But you know what? We're not giving it back. Adept Vecna is ours. We'll take it. A 4K on Yamaoka, getting the Adept first, or Henry VIII, or Vecna II, or whatever you want to call him. We'll take the Adept.